Welcome to my channel. My name is FreeJayFly, and this Friday's review is going to be about Fire Emblem Awakening, Intelligent Systems' newly developed Fire Emblem game for the 3DS. The fact that it was released in the US on my birthday is another plus, though the fact that I didn't get a chance to receive it on my birthday was a bit of a bummer. No harm, no foul, however, for I have gotten the game and I have beaten the game. Granted, it took me a while to actually get to the end of the game, though trust me when I say that grinding your characters, getting their affinities up, and developing relationships with everyone that they're eligible with is definitely worth it. Awakening is probably the most engaging Fire Emblem game that I've played, especially seeing as the other Fire Emblem games have made me lose interest several chapters into the games. Not to say that the other games were bad or boring, it's just that I personally just needed something less repetitive, which is also the reason why I didn't finish Awakening as fast as I could have. Though I very much enjoyed the story, and that will also later be expanded upon during this review as I add bits and pieces to it. Though, let me start off with one thing I love most about this game, especially seeing as it's the first Fire Emblem game in the franchise to have done this. That's right, character customization. While there are not too many dynamic options and the styles differ from height to gender, I still very much enjoy getting a chance to create my own avatar to best represent who I am in a video game. It's something that I'll always enjoy in video games if it really works within the story to an extent. The next thing that I enjoyed about Awakening were the bumped up graphics compared to its predecessors. Though there are a lot of gripes and complaints about no feet, no ankles in the game, I honestly thought that was a pretty cute style. It didn't take away too much from the gameplay, nor did it affect the visuals too much. I mean, the game isn't supposed to be centered on the unit's feet, is it? Though, rest assured, those of you that had issues with it, it is confirmed that the next Fire Emblem game will have feet and ankles. Digressing from that, the visuals were still very much amazing. I mean, it's certainly no Wii, Xbox, PC, or PS3 tier graphics, though for a Nintendo handheld it's still pretty amazing. Especially so when you get to these crisp and beautifully rendered cutscenes that are so scarce and far in between gameplay. I mean, the style in and of itself does not take away from the game's style either, and the style actually works within the game and doesn't look like weird 3D and anime cel shade work mixed into one. It actually combines the two into something fluid and not something that clashes with one another. This game also managed to bring out my inner shipper. Yeah, that's right, ships. Ships, 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 ships. And you know what the best part about these ships are? You don't have to defend them because you can virtually pair anyone within the Shepherd so long as they're compatible and can reach the S rank of their relationship build. So don't get in a fight with your friends about which ship is best, because you can make just about any ship you want canon in the game. Be careful though, who you choose to ship with who may end up detrimental to another unit. And I know what you might be thinking if you've seen any of my other reviews. Where's the review over music? Well, I can't really say too much about the music on this one. I like the soundtrack and all, though with the fact that the gameplay seemed to drown out the music to me, it wasn't really something that stood out and caught my attention. Unless I had a unit retreat/die, then it was just a chime that seemed a little annoying. More into the story at hand, it honestly could have been told a little bit better, though I did like the fact that it made the player, or rather the player's avatar, feel important and like one of the final pieces to the puzzle to the entire game later on down the line. They're not just there to be a tactician. They're there, accepted, and part of a close, if not a little disoriented, family. However, the one gripe I do have about the story is that maybe it makes the player a little too important. While it's nice to have the idea that you're actually playing a bigger role than just a quote, shouting out commands, end quote, I would have preferred that if the story, kind of delved more into itself without making the player unit a crucial part of it. With that out of the way, let's go on to characters. The characters in this game were amazing. They were characters that I could get attached to because they had those different traits amongst all of them, and they had their own personal charms that set them apart from the rest. I also loved the different interactions between them and other units they could later be partnered up with. While their interactions are not too amazing outside of battle within the barracks, a lot of the support conversations are always worth it to go ahead and read if you get them. And I must thank you for watching this review. I am FreeJayFly once again. Please go ahead and check out my channel, maybe there's something else in there that you might like. And I look forward to seeing you checking out more of my videos later on down the line. Though if you don't like them, no harm, no foul. Whatever suits your taste. And I will see you later. Bye now!